Hello guys. It has been over a year since the version 18 of React were officially used. And recently, the React team, they revealed that the next version will be launched in this year, the version 19. So in this video today, we will together try to figure out what is the outstanding feature in this version. And the big change in the upcoming release is the React compiler. In the past, people use a tool such as Babel to translate your React code into JavaScript. And just like that, if you want to optimize the performance, so you have to do it manually by adding some React hooks such as useCallback, useMemo, or React Memo, right? But now with the new React compiler, the React app will read the entire code for you and then analyze and then see which place are complex calculation, which place are renderers unnecessary, and then it will automatically apply the memorize technique for you. It will help you to improve the performance. That's a new thing. The code is given to us by default, and the developer will now no need to do this thing manually anymore. And if you want to learn more about this React compiler, you can refer to this video that took place around November 2023, I guess. And at this event, the React team, they share more detail on how React compiler works. I will put the link below in the description. Okay. And the next important feature is the server action, a solution to help us send data from the client to the server side. Basically, we will write the codes to execute reading and changing data in the database. And this feature is available in the NextJS already, so I will leave a link in the description to you guys check it. We also have some new hooks for manipulating server actions such as uform status and uform state. And in here, there will be another hook called uoptimistic. You can understand this optimistic like, when you update the data from a block, for example, instead of having to wait for this API update successfully, we can update the UI in advance so the user can check it first. They can see it before the response came back, and when the response came back, actually I assume that this API is failed, right? Then the chain on the UI will be reverted. Otherwise, if it's successfully saved, then we will just need to leave it as it is because we have already updated it. That's called an optimistic technique. Along with giving us the server action, they also provide us a new hook called use. We have an article here. You can see that the next to the hook use, they will have a test tube icon, which means it is in testing phase and the test version has not been officially released yet. But this is also one of the very significant change in React. More specifically, we can use a parameter for the use, and this can be a promise or a context. I know that we had a hook called useContext in the past. When you want to use a context, we just need to call useContext, right? And the context will be passed as a parameter here. This is quite redundant. So in the version 19, we just need to use with the context name. So in that way, React will understand we are already using that context, and we will not have to use this use context anymore. So this thing will be deleted in the future. And another very powerful point of use is that we can use a promise as a parameter. This is very useful because before this, we cannot write any asynchronous code directly in a client component. And if you want to do that, you would have to use useEffect. For example, I will create a async function here. Sorry, async function. Get name, I guess, and of course that we will return a promise. And the promise we fetch from somewhere like user, get some name, and you cannot use these async functions in a common component like this, because this thing return a promise, and before the promise always await. This thing cannot work. So everything you need to do right now is wrap it with the useEffect, right? This is the way that we did in the past using the side effect. Sorry. Okay, and guess name here. After we have data with length, then we assign the value to some state, and you pass that state to all the component trees. So that's way you can handle the data. But in the version 19, this thing is unnecessary. Everything you need to do is create a rest with the use you get name. This is the future. Everything you need to do is you pass a promise into the use, and you get the data from the rest, and you pass the rest to all the components in the return. So in that way you can update the status without any use effect or use state. This thing can help you to reduce your code size and also easier to read. That's it. That's all of the things that I want to introduce for you guys about the React version 19. In case you like my video, so give me a like and subscribe. Thank you.